Over the weekend, we saw a very interesting moment of diplomacy off mic. It was actually on mic, off camera. John Kerry, Secretary of State, talking to one of his higher-ups, suggesting that Israel is not just doing a pinprick operation, as he called it, or a pinpoint operation, as he called it, but there are Israeli citizens that are dying, and he feels the need to get over there. What he was doing was criticizing Israel's response to what is taking place over in Gaza. I think that John Kerry tipped his hand. I think he tipped the hand for the entire administration. I don't think the administration supports Israel at all.
I think that John Kerry was right in some of what he said. He was criticizing Israel when they say that this is just pinpoint operations that we're doing, when it's much more than that. I think that the American government should caution both sides, the Hamas leaders as well as Israel, to say, listen, what's happening over there must stop. I believe that there's corruption among some of the Palestinian leadership who care more about their own political agendas than the people. But I also believe there's corruption among the Israelis also, who want a war and a conflict and refuses to ever recognize Palestine as an independent authority, independent nation with sovereignty. At the end of the day, what is happening over there, men, women, and children are dying. Killing is happening on both sides. Something has to be done, Matt, with international pressure to bring that conflict to a halt.
You know what? There's only two ways this is going to end. If Israel all of a sudden lays down their arms and say, okay, we're done, you know what's going to happen? Palestine's going to come in and there will be tremendous bloodshed. The other thing that could happen is that Hamas could lay down their weapons and they could say, okay, no more fighting. You know what would happen then? Peace.
I doubt that.
Israel,
I doubt that.
Israel has given them plenty of opportunities.
Hold on, Matt.
Israel is fine with them becoming a state.
Hold on, Matt. Let's be honest now. The Palestinian people did not invade the Israelis' homeland. The Israelis invaded the Palestinians' homeland and illegally took their land and confiscated it.
Since the very beginning of Mesopotamia, there has always been a Jewish state. Always. There has never been a Palestinian state.
But Matt, it is wrong for someone to say the Bible gives us this land, so we're going to take it because it is a religious edict that we have it. The Palestinian people were there. They had their land stolen, confiscated illegally, and were murdered in the process. That's what started the conflict, Matt.
They've been shooting rockets into Israel for years, Quanell.
Matt,
that's what started the conflict.
If you invaded my home and took it as your own and kicked me and my people out and my children and killed my family, I shoot rockets at you.
There never was a Palestinian state.
Matt, it was always a Palestinian homeland, Matt.
No,
they stole the people's land.
Go back and do your research.
Go back and tell the Israelis, share the land, but don't steal it.
You've